this guy, and Rose has still got him by the scruff, I guess. But I'm like, look, man, this mama over here is chomping at the bit to get at your ass, and no more than you give us. I'm of the opinion that we ought to just feed you to her, man. You gonna have to help us out a little more than what you're telling us. You ain't told us where the girls is, how to get to them, or nothing, man. There's got to be some sort of way to get in there without raising the fucking helicopters and shit all over.
Oh my jaw, God Christ!
Man, walk it
But
off, walk it off.
I can't walk. I'm on my knees, pal.
It's a figure of speech, dude. Come on.
Uh, I know where they probably took the guy. I mean, he was pretty roughed up.
We don't give a fuck about him.
Well, they were probably taken to the barracks. It's usually where everyone is taken that one of the patrols either finds or they come knocking on our front door. Everybody usually always goes to the barracks, and after that, they're usually put into the population.
All right. I screw off the compass from my Rambo survival knife and pull out, a notebook and a pencil.
Oh, did you get that from the flea market? Holy cow, I got one of those.
No, does anybody have a pencil? I assume all that was in the hilt.
Yeah, I have some in my backpack.
Look, dude, the host doctor here is gonna get some pads and paper. Draw us to where these barracks are. Layout of this base. Come on, man, help us out. You want to get your family out of there, man? We can work out something like that too, man.
So he takes a piece of the paper that you offer him, and he starts to sketch out a base. And the base is quite large. He tells you that there's at least 100 people.
Man, they got a fucking helicopter landing pad in there somewhere.
Yeah, they have a hangar. They have a couple hangars with helicopters. They've got a couple jets. They've got
Jesus.
A runway. And he tells you that all of the military that was at the base was overran, and they were all put into like a caged area. Well, he goes into telling you that these guys were infected, and over time started turning and eating the rest, and now there is a whole cage or pen of these shamblers, and they're all penned up and caged up, and there's like 100 of them.
Goes off. A lit up candy cane sprouts on top of my head. Okay, go ahead.
And Michael sees that candy cane, and he goes, I hear what you're thinking, Dee Dee. I hear it.
Oh yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Please go on, friend. I kind of like play the good cop with him now. I caress his back. Please go. I'm watching him draw. Man, did you go to art school or something?
Up
man?
a little bit higher. Up a little bit
I
higher.
got you,
neck's really hurting.
I'm giving him like a shiatsu type massage.
Caitlin's she's just disgusted over this, and he's drawing on the map about every 50 yards or so. There's a guard, and here's all of the fences and whatnot. Blah 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 blah. And he says that they've got cars, motorcycles, high fence that goes all the way around the grounds. There's the guards have rifles, and
So we got a rough. I put that into my inventory today. I now have a map of the base drawn by the fucking punched out guy.
Punched out guys, nice.
And fucking like blood splatters at the bottom where his blood drooled out while he was drawing the map.
You can hear Michael and Caitlin in the back. Michael actually asks Caitlin, "You are not a stay-home mom. What the hell are you?" And then she kind of, as this is going on, you guys are kind of talking. Dee Dee, you can hear this, and Jack, you can also hear this, and she, goes on to saying that she was actually a member of the SWAT team of her town, and Michael kind of scolds her a little bit, and Michael says, you being a member of the law, you should know how things work. And that's where she basically stops him and says, look, this is where things are different now. She goes, you may be stuck in the old times, but I'm a realist here, and this world has changed, Michael. And it's darker, it's more dangerous, it's more screwed up than ever before. So there are no more laws, there are no more courts, there's no more common law civilization bullshit. Everything is dead or dying, and you just need to accept it. You're stuck in the past. And
I want to get into this before she goes off the rails, if I can.
no, she doesn't get. She's being pretty calm about it. You know,
Yeah.
she speaks. She's not yelling it or anything. And Michael just, he looks like a beaten man. He goes silent and just seems like he just drops the whole point and kind of walks away from her and lights up a cigarette and starts smoking a cigarette.
Kind of pinged when I heard SWAT though, and I got this map and I heard her say SWAT, and I know SWAT do like breach operations into places, you know, like bank heists, bank holdups and stuff like that. So I walk over to her, Caitlin, you say you were in the SWAT team, woman?
Why do you want to know? No, I'm a stay-at-home mom.
And like, cut this shit, woman. I heard you. I seen that punch you threw. They don't teach that punch in motherfucking
home economics. Yeah.
Look at this map here, huh? And I explained the relevant, whatever the drawings symbolize.
Yeah, he even drew where the pen was, where all of
the
the military personnel are all.
Now,
you know,
if you was not
around.
a housewife, and if you was a member of a SWAT team, you know, trying to, you know, subdue a hostage situation, how would you go about breaching this place, woman?
I would take this Humvee, I would get it working, and I would drive it straight through the front gate into that pen of shamblers that this guy mentioned.
Okay.
And as everything was chaotic, then I would cut my way in through the back door and go in and get my kids and leave.
That sounds like a damn plan. Straight out the fucking A-team, girl. I like it. So, we gonna drive this truck in there, or we just gonna ride and bail out while it heads on its own power to the damn the pen?
Thanks, Swant. I appreciate it, man.
Well, it doesn't sound to be the safest for
thank you so
whoever
much,
drove
Swant.
in the front gate. So, I would say we drive it up as far as we can, and then rig something so that it just basically went in a straight line.
Yeah,
to
I look
do
at
that.
Jack. I look at Jack when he says rig. Jack, I know that your wheelhouse is more involved with the production of chicken eggs, but can you kind of bend your mind towards rigging up this? I know you. Oh, I remember the excellent work you did with that wheelchair, and I'm thinking that you could rig the same type of mechanism on this Humvee here, provided we get it running.
Yeah, let's first see
Just
if it
the
runs still.
patch first.
Right. Okay. All right. I walk over to the driver's seat and yank the damn zombie corpse out there.
Sure. All right, you throw him down on the ground.
Alright, can I tell if this teddy bear was Samantha's or one of
It was one of Caitlin's youngest.
Yeah, it
She's
was.
the one that
Yeah,
she
it
had a
was one
violent
of hers.
reaction to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, she. That's.
So I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna hand her the teddy bear.
Okay. She just clutches it to her chest and starts to sob a little bit and say, "I want my girls back."
I'm going to check out those two corpses of those raiders
Sure.
before.
All right.
Motherfucker, he's already clicking on the loot, isn't he? Oh god.
By the way,
He wants that weaponry.
the gun that I showed
I
you
want
from
that
him, what kind
516,
of gun was it?
5.56 ammo.
Yeah. they both have full. They've got those big green ammunition buckets. They were both toting one out.
Full body armor, all that stuff. Congratulations, you just beat the game, Lord. I'm just kidding. Now, what you do find?
One of the guys has one M16 bullet, like as a good luck charm
What kind of
on his
weapon
neck,
was he?
you know.
What kind of weapon was he carrying that I showed and then brought back over? there?
Same type of rifle as what you guys are pretty much using. Now,
Right.
however, there was a Desert Eagle on one of the dead guys. Yeah, there's actually a Desert Eagle handgun, a beautiful, silver and nickel plated. Probably of some kind of officer or something.
Damn.
And there's some initials on it.
Nickel-plated?
Yeah, this thing is beautiful. and it's basically it was stuffed down the front of his pants, you know.
Oh
And
god, I got nut sweat all over the
it's
barrel.
a
God damn.
yeah, it's a Desert Eagle, a 50 caliber Desert Eagle, beautiful gun.
That's one of them Israeli made guns, ain't it, man? Damn, I turn around and look at whoever's got the gun.
Oh,
Jack?
that would be Terrence.
Jack.
Oh, Jack. Yeah,
Jack
has
the
it.
one
Yeah.
over there stripping these guys.
Yeah, but
I,
you find
I'm
about
like
another.
peeking out the car window.
You find 2 more rifles, and then you find another like 30 shots.
What of the Winchesters? Or are we talking?
Yeah, of the rifle ammo. Yeah, there's 30 more rounds of rifle ammo, and then there's the Desert Eagle with a full clip as well.
I'm taking everything back to the party, and I say, who wants to have what? Who needs more ammo?
I could always use it. I probably am one of the few skilled here in weaponry.
So yeah, while they're over there divvying up the loot, I see him come back with it anyway. I make my little Israeli comment, but yeah, I'm fumbling around. The keys still in the ignition on this thing, now.
Yeah, actually the keys are in
I'm gonna
the
try and turn
ignition.
this motherfucker over.
All right, well, it seems like it's dead. The batteries, because when
battery.
there was really no juice with that battery. So
I pulled a hood release if I can find it, Dave. I've never driven
Sure.
one of these Humvees, but a couple of my homeboys back in San Fran, back when that was in style, they had one with the 22s and shit on it. But I just rode in it, you know. We was drinking Cristal and shit, you know. I wasn't driving, you know. Fuck that dumb shit. But yeah, I fumble around and maybe I can find the hood hatch and
Sure.
get Jack's ass underneath the hood.
sure, you find it, you get it popped. Yeah, they're
Jack, this damn thing.
Yeah, dude.
I can't get no response from it. I'm turning the key, but ain't nothing happening. You wouldn't know anything about automotives. Oh god, he's at the. Okay, let me get over here where I'm at. I'm leaning all out of the driver's side, you know, looking at Jack. Yeah, I popped it, Jack. It should open.
I open the hood and I'm looking at.
I get out, get my flashlight, and hold it over behind him so he can see some shit.
sure.
I'm looking in the hood and I'm saying, we didn't hear any sound clicking or
Nah, Dave said you didn't hear shit.
so probably that battery.
Omega,
Well, so
thank you.
look at the hoses and stuff, Jack. Is everything hooked up? It look like to you, man?
Welcome, Omega.
From my first looks, it looks as everything is connected.
Yeah, the front end's a little crunched up, you know, from kind of slamming into
Right.
the side of the shallow ditch, but you know, it doesn't look like, you know, you check the radiator, Jack. Doesn't look like the radiator was damaged.
The bomb is only in the. It's only in the front shock absorber. There's nothing wrong with the engine that I can look off. So if we can find another battery,
Well,
I
I'm
think
down
it's
for
ready
one.
to run.
We can go back to one of the chargers and snatch a battery out of one of them, man. You know, I'm down for the hike. I look around. Anybody care to join me?
Assuming that works, we also need some young, strong men here to push this thing out of this ditch.
Well, I mean, if we get it running, this thing got 4-wheel drive. The back wheels will help pull it out. But, you know, maybe somebody could get on the front and rock it a little bit, you know.
Yeah, you probably need to get probably one of the chargers to help pull it out. I mean, in all, you know,
Right.
being realistic here.
Yeah, I don't know how deep this ditch is. How deep
It's
is
not
it?
deep. It's like 3-4 feet. It's something
yeah,
that was dug with a crane just so where everything would drain off, and you know, instead of flooding the road, it would kind of just go down to that.
Still
small
Still
okay.
leaving for a
ditch.
tire
I
to
can-
get caught.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Diddy is saying, I say, I think we better bring one of the chargers in because it looks like the belly is on the ground.
Alright, well, who's coming with me then? I'll snatch the I don't
What's
know
up,
how
Sly?
to take no fucking battery out. I don't even know where the battery is at. I put batteries in toys and stuff before, you know, of the adult kind, but I ain't never took no battery out of no goddamn car. Terry, Jack. I
What
mean,
we actually might be able to do, don't forget not only there's a tire strip over there, bring one of the Chargers over, make it look like we ran into the ditch.
Jack, why don't you give me a repair check also? And what did you do? I mean, what kind of repair were you into? Just like a general handyman, or what?
I was just going to repair it so we can drive,
No, I
and
mean,
then
what did you do in your as a job? What type of were you like a handyman that would had his own little
yeah,
handyman business, or all right?
yeah, just a handyman, just whatever they called me for, I was
Yeah.
trying to fix it.
All right. So the one thing, nice roll. Now you think it'll probably start up, but it's definitely going to need a battery.
And afterwards, I'm thinking of making it something that the steering is locked and
Or maybe
throttle is
charged
down.
or something like that. Maybe you could jump this thing. Or the Charger is a pretty big car, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, but also for later on, if we want to attack.
have we got any jumper cables though? I mean, damn.
There are some jumper cables. Yeah, I remember there was
Oh, okay.
a roadside kit, and it had the jumper
Oh,
cables,
hell yeah.
bungee cords, and Michael pulls out of his backpack that kit. So yeah, it does have the
yeah.
bungee cords and stuff like that.
Okay, just get the charger in
Remember,
here
that's where
then.
you guys found like the wire cutters and all that stuff. That was in the back of the other
Alright.
Humvees. So.
Terry, throw me the keys.
And this
to the
one,
charger,
actually.
man. Oh, never mind. I still got the keys. I was laughing. I opened the trunk. No, I had you hit the trunk button. I'm fishing in my pockets. Don't
You're
mind.
about
Shit,
you're probably about a good a nice
Mile or
lengthy no you're a lengthy par 5 away or so to
okay.
the to the
Is
to
there
the end of the last
is there a
houses.
a golf cart handy, dude?
There is not,
I'll
unfortunately.
throw you the keys. Like, here you go.
Right. It's dark. The keys hit me right in the fucking face.
Oh.
I catch them as they fall off. Nice toss there, Terry. You can give a brother a heads up next time, man.
I just wanted to make sure you didn't miss them.
You could have said catch. Damn it. I was kind of chuckle and walk away back towards the charger.
Almost knocked out one of your teeth. That would have been
Oh, come on, man. He gonna fuck with my grill. I'll get fucking Jack the damn MacGyver me a grill, man. We can find enough diamonds and gold teeth and shit off of these zombies. Alright, so I'm headed back to the charge. Let's let these guys do something in that interlude.
All
I'm
right.
walking.
So yeah, Deshaun takes off to go get the car back at the hotel. So what is everybody else doing? Rose, Terrence, and Jack. Jack, you're still kind of scoping things out, right?
Yeah, I'm still looking what I can do to make it run eventually on its own. Because I don't think any one of us want to be in
It
that car
says on the
when we
overlay.
run it into that zombie pen.
It says on the overlay Demon Slash, just to let you know.
And I have one eye on this
Top
guy
left-hand corner, that's me.
and
the GM.
scanning the area just in case we don't get ambushed again. Or the other.
Yes, the coast is clear pretty much. I mean, you don't hear any other movements, you don't see any other lights. Michael, he comes over by the trail, which is actually where the two dead raiders are that you guys literally blew their heads off of their shoulders, and Caitlin's over there with them. And Michael's all for this plan. He thinks that we should probably get this Humvee if we can get it running. Hopefully we can. If we can, we need to get it to the military base as close as we can, and then we need to scope this place out, and then we need to go from there. So, yeah, welcome to the channel there, Demon. Terrence,
Yep.
anything else you're doing, bud?
Well, if he's going off to do the car and stuff, somebody's got to stay here and watch this guy. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on this guy, cause you never know. He may be trying to
Yeah.
trick us or something.
Now he's just nurturing his jaw. I mean, he's got a dislocated jaw. It looks like it's not lining up right. He's got a missing tooth. He's in pretty bad shape. I mean, for being decked a couple times. So, Deshaun, you get back to the hotel. You get the car. You get it over to it's right on the road anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're back.
I get my Wu-Tang, but I turn it up to like 1 though. Day. I got to hear it.
Mhm.
I've got to hear it, but I ain't got to hear it blasting my ears out. Because this is kind of like a serious time.
It is.
Mid serious. Dee Dee's never all the way serious, but I'm still Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. As I'm rolling,
Turning it down to smoke like you're trying to find an address down the street.
right. I'm turning it down. I'm trying to hear where my cell phone is. Yeah, exactly.
While you're saying, "Damn, this motherfucker's just shot at me too."
Damn, man, Rose just blew that motherfucking honky's head clean off, man. She's hardcore. The fucking horse doctor is cold as ice, man. I want to pretend like I'm a horse, man. Get her to look upon me kindly and shit. Damn, I'm thinking these kinds of things as I'm rolling. Well, I'm saying them out loud because when I'm by myself, I talk to myself. Motherfucking
totally
Terry,
see
the motherfucking Terry, man, goddamn. Bullet went by me. This motherfucker, he saw me die. I guess he died just like me, man. We're totally simpatico, man. I mean, me and Terry, we on the same fucking wave. I'm like doing like a wave motion with my hand. We on the same fucking brain waves, man. Goddamn, we in sync in this motherfucker. Damn, I'm glad I met Terry.
Terry was trying to be stealthy against the wall, Last session, that was so good.
Right. So yeah, man, I'm just cruising, man. I eventually roll the window down, stick my arm out the window. And shit.
Yeah, by the time you do all that stuff, you're
I'm
already there.
I'm
So
back. Yeah, it's only like 400
yeah.
feet. Exactly.
It's like a par 5,
I pull up. I pull up with the Wu-Tang, very subdued. Cut it off. And get out the car.
All right, so you guys have enough to, you get the charger over, as close as you can to, the front of, trying to position it. I would imagine you're
Yeah, I'll
trying
let
to
these
position it
hillbilly
as
white
close
mechanics
as you
do
can.
this shit. I don't know nothing. All I know how to pull their car service. I'm gonna let these white guys do the fucking mechanics.
I'm suggesting we put the charger right next to
The battery's on your side, but then again, there's a battery on the other side too, Jack.
Well, dang, how many batteries does that thing got? What the fuck, man? I hate it take two D batteries to run this motherfucker.
Yeah, there's a battery on each side. There's you could definitely tell where you're at on the left-hand side, where all the battery terminals and posts are. But then on the other side of the engine compartment, there's another large battery the same size, without the post. So if you'd, I was gonna tell you this before Dee Dee got back, but Dee Dee was just so engrossed with the Wu-Tang and everything. I was just like, I gotta hear this. So yeah, well, why don't you give me another like a knowledge check, engineering. I know you got knowledge engineering, so why don't you give me that check? Oh, you're so lucky. So you rolled a 4, nice roll. So you're thinking that some kind of probably
I'm not seeing the rolls and stuff anymore.
He's rolling them in the tower.
he's rolling them in the tower.
Yeah.
It should have a question mark. Yeah.
Tier, do you see on the fantasy grounds? There's like a little tower on the bottom right.
Yeah.
If you grab your roll and drop it on top of that, it'll roll it so the GM is the only one that can see it.
Oh.
Yeah, like I'll say,
Blind
hey.
roll. It's good for like
Yeah.
lockpicks and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, when I can spring the blade that's at neck height,
You
on
drop
that
it
stuff.
in there,
Yeah.
and then Dave says, "It appears to you that there are no traps on this door. Everything seems
Okay.
legit." And then you open it, a goddamn fireball goes off.
So that's what I do when I say, hey, just drop it in the tower. That's what that means. Lower right hand side. Just make sure if you're going to drop anything in the tower, when you take the dice to put it in the tower, there's little windows on the tower. Just make sure the little windows light up first, and then that means that the tower will accept the dice. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, pretty cool. Give it a try. All right, so Jack, go
Go
ahead.
for it.
Now, Jack, with your knowledge check, you think that that other battery on the other side is probably some type of backup power, and this is a fairly large engine that's going to require quite a bit of power, and you're thinking with some kind of probably rewiring. You could probably use this battery and also the power source from the charger, and using the jumper cables and stuff like that to rig something up to where you could probably charge this thing up. But the thing is, you're hoping that the battery will take the charge, number one, and stay turned on. But you also think if that battery hasn't been touched, the other battery, then it could work for a little while before it goes dead. So just don't turn it off. That's pretty much what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Just don't turn off the Humvee. But then again, you don't know how much gas is in here either. So if there's even any at all. So that's number two. Thing that you have to worry about.
I connect that spare battery with some cables that are running towards the heater, the electrical heater inside the car. So I just use cables that are not necessary for running the car, and I'm just connecting them from the battery to the other battery.
Sort of
Then I
like
use the jump.
like a cross charge going or something like that, along with the Dodge Charger.
The charger, I'm using the jumper cables on the battery that is connected for the engine. The other battery, I'm with wires. I'm also connecting so that it has double the juice to get it started. Hopefully.
There we go. You can get the Dodge Charger about right there. Sure.
Damn. It looked like an SL, man. That's a damn luxury car. I think my car has arrived, gentlemen. I will bid you adieu.
Where to, sir?
The Ritz, Carlton. The Ritz.
Give me a repair roll doing all of this, Jack. And I would
in the tower or
no, you just if whatever, in or out of the tower, it don't matter on this one. But I would imagine that's a nice explosion too. So yeah, you actually get a raise on that. So you get it to get up, and once you get everything kind of wired together, Jack, you can see that you can hear some like electricity clicks as like power is starting to be circulated throughout all the wiring. And you where you're at, Rose, you can actually see some of the like the dome light turn on again and stuff, and you can hear the door jar, ding. You can hear that bell; it goes off a couple times. So now that you know that this thing's got power going to it, Jack, nice wire job.
I say, Didi, get in there and before you crank the engine, just take a look at. Just let the dials come up. Take a look at how many.
I get in the Humvee. Okay.
Yeah, and take a look at how many gas is still in the tank.
Yeah, this thing you get in there, DD. That thing is spacious. It's
Yeah.
bells
It's got
and whistles
zombie funk
everywhere.
all over it,
Yeah, it definitely stinks inside there, and a lot of dried blood and guts, and you still got one dead soldier beside you in the seat next to you. But at one point, this thing was pretty nice.
I flicked the flashlight on trying to find like the interior light button.
Yeah, there's like sure. Yeah, you kind of have to, just from stabbing these undead, there's sort of like blood splatter and stuff in there. So yeah, you're having to take some rags and stuff and wipe all the dials down and whatnot. Looks like there's about a little less than a quarter tank of gas in this thing.
Mm. Man, we need to go to the service station. This thing about out of gas, but I think it can make it far as we need.